Hi guys, it's Mark. So today I'm going to be paying different people on Fiverr to create all the parts of a dropshipping business. And I mean everything from the Shopify store to the logo to the social media adverts. Then I'm going to throw it all together and see if we can make some of that sweet profit. I'm super excited for this video because when I was growing up, the internet unfortunately didn't even exist. And mobile phones were the size of a house brick. We certainly didn't have modern day methods such as drop shipping, which can be done from anywhere you like with nothing more than a laptop and an internet connection. So I'm currently standing in one of my warehouses, and as you can imagine, these have huge running costs. The beauty of drop shipping is that you can let somebody else handle all of that for you, which is really great because you can concentrate on making the profit. But if it's so great, why do I have warehouses? Well, I'll give you my opinion on that a little bit later. Now, with that said, let's get back to the studio, jump on the laptop and get this show on the road. After some research, I've decided to sell these oversized blanket hoodies as they're one size fits all. Pretty unique, and they're perfect for summer barbecue nights when things get a little bit chilly, but you still want to stay outside. I also bought a couple from a family at Christmas and they absolutely love them, so I know they're a good product. They all sit around nice and cozy while I'm sat there shivering. So I think the right price to sell these for is $45, and every time we receive an order, I'll purchase the product on AliExpress for $18, leaving us nearly $27 in profit. Of course, minus any advertising expenses. If we want this store to be really successful, we need a catchy name. So I've come up with Cozy Comfort. I've also had to spell it in this way so I can secure the .com domain name. There are tons of great choices here. I've been comparing prices and service quality for the last 20 to 30 minutes, and I think I've narrowed it down to 3 choices. I'm going to give this all-in-one package a shot. As he claims, he can create a converting one product Shopify store, and that's exactly what we're after. $175 is a very good price for a website. However, for my first Shopify dropshipping store, I think it's a pretty steep investment, but I believe a good website can last for years to come. Now we need a logo for the business, and I found this woman that creates really clean and simple logos, and I think $25 is fairly cheap for a logo as they stay with a business for years and sometimes even forever. Let's see what she can do. Lastly, we need some video adverts, and this guy says he can create a dropshipping video ad, and this is exactly what we need. $20 is a fair price for a few high quality adverts, and these can also last for months, so not a bad investment. So I've placed the 3 orders and these should be ready in the next few days. We'll check back once they're complete.
1 week later.
Right, all the orders have been delivered and I'm really excited to see how it's all turned out. Let's start off with the logo. I've actually been going back and forth with a designer for a few days now. This was the first design that she sent me. Personally, I'm not really a fan of it as it doesn't really get across the feeling of quality and comfortable hoodies. To be honest, it actually looks more like a streetwear brand. I asked for a few changes and this is the first time I've looked at the final version. Well, it's better, but I don't think it's really what I'm looking for. At the end of the day, we only paid $15 for this, so let's keep it as a backup option and move on to the other orders. Next, let's check out the video we're using for our main advert. If that isn't up to scratch, potential customers are just going to scroll past, leaving us 0 chance of actually securing any sales. What? I actually really like that. I think he's picked some really great shots as everyone seems really happy and the hoodies are shown both indoors and outdoors. Another trick I've seen a lot of people do is purchasing the item for themselves. Then they can take a more unique video and photos than the ones that are available online. This can be a great way of getting ahead of the competition. Now it's time for the big one, which is the Shopify website. If the advert's great but the website doesn't look professional and trustworthy, we'll end up paying to get customers on the website that never actually buy anything. The customer could even go on to purchase the same product elsewhere. This means our marketing would benefit our competitors, and we definitely don't want that to happen. So let's load up cozycomfort.com. Well, I think he smashed it totally out the park. The images look really high quality, and that's important as it means people are far more likely to trust the site and part with their cash. I also see that he's created a logo as well, which is really nice, and it's definitely more the style I'm looking for as it looks premium quality. I'm glad he's added photos of both men and women, as it opens us up to both demographics, meaning we have far more potential customers and therefore a higher chance of profitability. Let's fire up the app on a mobile to check out if everything works smoothly. This is very important, as if we are going to be advertising on social media, it means most of our customers will be visiting the website via their phones. I'm not going to completely forget about the desktop version of the website, but it's certainly less of a priority. Having these reviews is important, and I'm glad he didn't just use the 5-star ones and included 4-star ones as well, as personally when I buy something I look at the reviews, and if they're all 5 stars then it looks a little bit odd, to be honest. It's also great that he crossed out the old price and put the product on promotion. This makes it more appealing to customers and should lead to higher sales. After speaking with Sarah Finance on my last dropshipping video, I learned that it's very important to put your product and advert to the test. A perfect way to do this is through paid promotion from influencers and large theme pages before jumping onto Facebook ads. I managed to find a few large Instagram influencers in the fashion space. Unfortunately, many didn't reply, and some wanted over $500 for a 24-hour story post. I did get a reply from Sophie. She offered to post our adverts on her Instagram feed and story for $150, but you know me, I had to haggle a little bit and get her down on her price, and I managed to secure $100 by making payment up front. I made sure to use PayPal goods and services just in case something went wrong and I wanted to get my money back. I'll get the hoodie sent off to her and I'll check back once the ads are live. So it's been a little over 12 hours since the ads went live, and I must say I'm extremely happy so far. But before we jump into the results, I want to address something. We may have overpaid for the website and the adverts, which is going to make it harder for us to hit a profit. However, a good website can last a business for years. I once purchased an entire business because their website was so good, and I still use that website to this day, and my return on investment has been sky high. The same goes for social media adverts. These video ads can often be used for months to generate far more revenue than I've been able to do in just one day. Now I'm really excited to share these results with you. I think the marketing strategy really paid off, as we got over 1,000 visitors to the website. This definitely shows we made the right decision to use a social media fashion influencer to promote our products, as she obviously had the right audience. So in total we received 6 orders, which came to $550. I'll just hit the refresh button so you can see it's all legit. 0.54% is a pretty good conversion rate for a Shopify dropshipping store. I think on the surface these results seem pretty great, but the real question is, did we make any profit? Let's crunch the numbers and find out. For each unit sold, we make on average $26.30 in profit. So using quick maths, I make that out to be $315.60 gross profit. I totally didn't use a calculator for that. But seriously, $315 in gross profit is fantastic, but we haven't yet subtracted our expenses. So let's add it all up. We paid $175 for the website, $15 for the logo, $20 for the video adverts, and lastly, $100 for the paid Instagram promotion. I'm not going to include the Shopify plan in my expenses because Shopify provides all new users with a 14-day trial, which is pretty good for us. So our total spend comes to $310, which isn't anything too crazy. This only leaves us with a total profit of $5.60. I know this doesn't sound like a lot, but the one-time expenses are now out of the way. We have a great website that can generate sales, as well as a catchy social media advert to drive traffic towards us. And I can't really help but wonder what the results would be like if we trialed this for a week or more. To be honest, I didn't even expect this to be profitable, but this definitely leaves the question, is dropshipping a sustainable business model? I personally think it can be a great side hustle. However, if you want to take it to the next level and build a sustainable long-term business, then I believe it's important to take the leap and physically stock the products yourself. But Mark, you said products require costly warehouses with loads of other expenses. At the end of the day, stocking products will give you full control over your business and ultimately provide your customers with the best experience, which is the most important thing. Happy returning customers spreading the word is the best kind of promotion you can get. I see dropshipping as a gateway business. It's a great way to get a taste for business and develop an understanding of how things work. A great example of this is Ben Francis, who owns Gymshark. They started out by dropshipping back in 2011 while he worked at Pizza Hut. Hut. Fast forward 10 years and this business is now valued at over 1.3 billion with distribution centres all over the world. This really goes to show that anyone from anywhere can start a business. If Ben can start from his bedroom, then so can you. So I'm going to leave the next video right up there, but don't click on it just yet. Make sure to subscribe if you want to grow your wealth, and don't forget to pick up your free stocks in the links below. Okay, I'll see you over there.